Hello, I'm Ravewood and welcome back to Windrose. In the last episode, we rescued the crew and got our ship up and running. It took me a slightly embarrassing long amount of time to get that ship parked right there. And so we will pop over and work on building up another one of the houses because it is almost night. Oh, it is definitely nighttime. So, I'm gonna go do some building and I will see you back in a little bit. Well, I may have gone a little overboard. I started building the house and I realized it was going to end up looking exactly like this house. And so I started expanding. So, we've gone from being a little one-story to having my first two-story one of the wooden houses here. And we've got a generous amount of space downstairs. And then this somewhat awkwardly placed stairwell that works quite well. Ooh, those stick through. I don't like that those stick through. That's kind of annoying. But, not really much to do about it, unfortunately. And, yeah. We've got this lovely roofing here. Dual angled. And we've got the supports across the roof there. We've got in so many windows that if I have all three open, it looks crazy from the outside. So, I'm leaving that center one closed. And yeah, probably gonna put one or two bunks up top, and maybe this lower area will be a crafting area. We'll see. I haven't gotten to decoration and I've gone over my time limit. So, also interestingly, the catch keeps moving on its own. So it's just kind of drifting away. It'd be really nice if we could use these mooring ropes and tie it off here. But for now, I'm excited to go play with my new boat. So, let's go take her for a spin and see if we can't hunt down one of those enemy ships. There's been this transport ship harrowing the shores on the south side of the island. Time that we go see if we can't take it over. Or, board it. Alright, we got another transport ship out here. Ooh, that one's only level 1. I wonder if we could board it before it took us out. See if we can board an angry ship. Probably going to get stumped doing this. But, might be worth it. Come up at keel, although it seems like their ability to turn and move is not dependent on the wind, just like ours. Oh, it's turning straight at us. Oh, it's hitting us. How do I board it? Damage the enemy ship to start boarding. Oh, that's kind of cool. We can't do that. Alright, let's run away. Stop hitting me. You're not supposed to damage me. Also, I need to eat again. Oh, hey. Can I ram it to damage it? Oh, nope. Ramming does not do any damage. Eat. Pick up lost barrel. Oh, more course fabric. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's just keep moving at pace. Gotta go get guns. This is definitely not the most accurate of ship combat or sailing, but it is pretty fun. Okay, we've made it home. Our next objective is to talk to Dr. Galen. Let's find the good doctor. He's got to be here somewhere in the base. Can you go to his room? Nope. Bridge is usually sitting right out there. Is he on the boat? I wonder if he's on the boat. I didn't see him on the boat. No, seriously, where's the doctor?
Ship's under your hand, Captain.
Okay, we've got a shipwright's workshop. Alright, this is the new shipwright house. Ooh, we can put boarding party gear. Love it. Craft one. 12-pounder. Definitely. Let's craft one of those. Hull bracing. I like hull bracing. Armor is good. Let's take one of those. Build a shipwright's workshop, build cannons, done. Build a wharf and equip the ketch with cannons. How do you build a wharf? Also, can we please find Dr. Galen? Okay. Let's see what a wharf is. Oh, wharf. Oh, it's its own little block. Ooh, that's nice. Yes, I like how it subtly interconnects with the corner of this building. That's kind of fun. Okay. Maybe I'll even expand the building out a little bit to be over there. Okay, I can repair the ship for 10 wood. I can build a ship. That is surprisingly not that expensive. It cost me most of that just to repair the ship in the first place. Okay, let's manage the ship. Got hull bracing. We've got ourselves a cannon. Boarding party gear. That's what that equipment slot was. Excellent. I don't know what the active arsenal reserve is yet. Okay, the new seafarer quest is destroy Blackbeard's pirate ketch. Pirate ship keeps prowling near my camp. I'd better get rid of it, or one day I might wake up to a cannonball slamming into my shelter's roof. That's gonna sound good. And where is Dr. Galen? Alright, I'm heading to take out the ketch and do this mission. And oh wait, how did I get the side gun? I was just about to say, so far I've only figured out how to get the forward gun. Okay, so whichever facing you're facing, then you can fire those guns. Okay. That makes sense. That's kind of intuitive and I didn't quite figure it out the first way. Okay, if I am reading those symbols correctly, we're rigged with grape shot to try and take down their sails. So we're going to be aiming mostly center of mass to try and hit the sails. We're good. We can turn while we're aimed. We're still running up short. So far, we're not taking much damage. We got hit well there. Alright, we have to keep damaging the enemy ship in order to board it. On spinning around, we'll get them with this other broadside. Oh, they're taking out. Oh, I probably should have eaten something. That would have been smart. Why do I always forget to eat things before battle? Okay. Eat something real quick. Back to ship management. Broadside's firing. Coming up on the forward guns again. And fire. Side, drop side. Oh. I think it got us good that time. Come on, bring us around. And fire. Oh, we're definitely aiming too high. Okay. They've definitely taken a lot of sail damage, but I don't feel like we're actually doing any damage from being able to board them. So what do we need to be doing here? Okay, let's switch to the other cannon. Ah, we're taking a lot of damage here. Oh, that did a lot of damage. Okay, let's bring around for forward guns. And side. Can't board them yet. Alright, keep on swinging around. Got these guns loaded over here. Oh, that's hard to control with the waves. Alright, forward cannon. Fire too close. Still can't begin boarding. Oh, come on, second. Oh, we missed. Alright, let's get those sides, the front sides back on. Oh, we're close to taking serious damage here. I don't think that hit at all. Don't know how, that looked like it was dead on. I definitely messed that one up. Alright. If we damage it anymore, we're gonna sink the thing. Board it yet? Okay, it's not even moving anymore. How do we board the thing?
To the guns, you dogs!
Alongside. Nope. Try to board the enemy ship. Get it boarding. Alright. Hey, how about I engage with shooting you in the face? Nope, that totally did not work. Alright. Hey, what the heck? Why was I hitting them and they weren't seeming to take any damage? Well, it looks like that was the end of the demo, but let's see what we get from sinking the ship. Not gonna be as good as capturing it, I'm sure, but hey. Combat repair kit, ooh, 2 Blackbeard sergeants on there, and some rum bottles. Nothing impressive, but nothing to say no to. Alright, we're getting another level 1 Blackbeard transport ship up ahead. Go see if we can take this one. Had like 1 hit point left. But we seem to have dropped our sails. That is good enough. Whoa, I just rammed their ship and sank mine. And I can still jump onto them and board them. I'm totally gonna die, but that was awesome. Double slash always gets me. Oh, he is blocking. Not fair. Well, I've learned a few things from my many fights. Chain shot is great for taking down their sails, and then it's easier to outmaneuver them, keep taking them down the hull with the round shot. And also, don't jump off your ship in the middle of boarding action. Once there's a lot of holes in the enemy sails, it's time to switch to the round shot. And once they strike their sails entirely, meaning they raise them, then you're free to start boarding. I have not been fighting well today, so I am just going to shoot for a minute. You also can't hurt them until your people are over there, so shooting early doesn't help. And it's really hard to aim a musket on a ship's bobbing up and down in the water. I had a terrible time with this. I'm also partially colorblind, so I have an extremely difficult time telling which pirates are my allies versus the enemies. And I keep forgetting to look before I get into this, because sailing here takes so long my food wears off. But at least I did it a little bit better this time around. One. I can't believe it. Alright, now what happens? Just a bunch of cowering sailors on catch. They get better loot though. Coffee beans, spirits. Thinking of a Blackbeard lieutenant? Never had one of those before. Okay. Nope. Can't take over the ship. Alright, and then the ships. Ooh, I get ship spoils also. Well, we have finished the demo, we've sank a ship, we've captured a ship. And I've got a lot more ideas for videos to do, but I just found this morning as I was editing it that the early access release is coming out in like 2 days, or 4 days. Yeah, 4 days. So I am going to try and finish my base because I really love how it's coming out. I've done a lot more building since I did the last recording, and it is looking amazing, so I want to show that off. And then it's going to be time to start this over and play in the early access. So that comes out on Tuesday the 14th, if I recall correctly, and I happen to have that day off, so I'm going to tear into the early access and try and get a video out on that day. And then I'll resume with some of those other ideas that I have. So, thank you for playing with me, and until I see you next time, have fun gaming, and goodbye.
She rises early in the morning.